Alright, testing levels, testing levels. 1, 2, 3. Shooting things. Oh, right, there's a tornado coming after me. I forgot about that. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 6.5. Okay. What about when I die? That's usually pretty loud. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna wait an extra couple of minutes because I was super, super ultra late to getting the stream announced. So, haha. Hello, one viewer. You're by yourself with me. It's just us now. I'm gonna give it until 7:15. 7:15 for me. Oh, I already lost a viewer. Now the crown is yours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably don't have to wait, to be honest. Nah, I'll wait. I'll explain what the technical difficulty was in roughly 2 minutes. In the meantime, I guess I can start. I do still kind of want to beat the tornado version of this, where there's. If I don't move, by the way, normally you like things don't happen until you move. Tornado's already on top of me, and it does damage early. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, I'm gonna play the game for a couple of minutes, and then I'll actually start once people have had a chance to join. That is too many baddies on the screen. Nope, it's gotta be like 0 basically for me to have any chance at all. I've seen 1 before. 1 would be really nice. 20 is not nice. 23 is horrible. 3. Oh my gosh. We're gaming. I can't possibly mess this up. I mean, I can, but like... Oh my gosh, I almost messed this up. Okay. Friction. Okay. I just gotta start moving. Immediately to the right. Let's do this. I just have to not get hitboxed. Like, I gotta... Oh! Oh, no! It still sucks me in... That's... I can't get that close. It still sucks me in. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is terrible. Can I actually run around this? Am I screwed? Oh, why did I stop moving? I guess I got too close. I noticed the center of the tornado is in a really kind of awkward spot. It's a little high. I feel like that should change. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Yes. Oh, there were 3 there. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the time. 6. 6 is doable. Oh, this is bad. I'm in a corner. Yes! I made it out. It's free. We're good. We're good. Okay. Friction. Don't get trapped. Oh my gosh. Terrible spawn. Terrible spawn! No! I need 2 friction upgrades just to start playing the game. No, it's already over. 18, you're crazy. 20, 20. Come on, looking for less than 10. Looking for like another 3 would be fantastic. 6. 6 is doable. 6 is still doable. It's a good thing I have this sniper. I need to be able to shoot guys from super far away. Okay, that's fine. I took 2 damage there. This is not fine. No! Even at 6? That should have been really easy. I can't aim. I actually can't aim. That was practice. Oops. 20 is not good. 13 is not good. 14 is not good. 10 is close, but I want better. 15 is not good. 17 is not good. Let's see less than 10. Honestly, like, even 9 is... Oh, 4? 4 is perfect. Just don't be bad at aiming, and we're in there. I don't think I stand a chance at not getting sucked up here. Oh, it just keeps getting closer. No! That is the wrong direction. No. Oh my god. It's fast. 5. We can do 5. I'm already getting sucked in. Are you kidding me? No, let me out. Let me go this way. Oh my god. I have to get knocked back in the right direction, otherwise I'm screwed. 14, 20, 21, 7. Not my favorite, but playable. Oh, this is amazing. I actually can, like, give the tornado the runaround a little bit. Not that time, though. No. Oh, no. Okay, I am getting away from the tornado. I'm staying ahead of it. I take it back. Oh, right, it goes through walls. Believe it or not, I kind of forgot that part. Oh, and there's a heart. Thank goodness. There's a good chance I didn't get that heart, too, because the tornado was pulling me in. Okay, I have friction. Things are better, but they're not perfect. I need 2 frictions so that I barely get sucked in at all. See, like, even at this distance, I can pull ahead as long as I have 1 friction upgrade, but it's still super sketchy. That was a risk. Oh, I still have to dodge all of the... Oh my god, I still have to dodge all of the the enemy projectiles. Five. We take these. Bad. Bad. Are you kidding? $14, $15, no, $17, $22, $15, $11, $15, $4. No! No! I tapped out! I have 2 screens and I clicked on my other monitor so it closed the window and I couldn't see anything. I think I just threw. I think it's over. Wait, it's never over. Friction. I'm getting pretty lucky with the friction upgrades. 28. Can I get like a 4 on 2 as well? Like just back-to-back 4s would be incredible. There's a heart there. I'm never gonna see it though. Do I stand a chance of getting around? No, I don't. I got hit by a bullet. Let's see if I can beat a 10. I don't think I can, but... Resetting is slightly annoying. Am I going to outrun this tornado right now? No. The answer is no. Are you kidding? I got practically knocked into him. No, it's over. It's over. 10 is too many. 26, no. 15, no. 13, no. 9? Absolutely. We can do this. We can't do this. It's cooked. It's already cooked. Nope. 14. 20. 16. 14. 4. Gaming. Immediately. Can I outrun the tornado here? I cannot. So I need to at least get to the correct side of it. Good, good. Where's the last guy? There you are. Super far away from the tornado. That's what we like to see. This is it. This is my moment. I thought there wasn't going to be a friction. I was so sad. 22 again. Can it at least be less than 20? I keep seeing these horrendous numbers. No. 30? Are you kidding? 14, 14, 18, 19, 13. This is nonsense. Actual nonsense. 9? No, I'm not even doing 9. Gotta be less than that. 7. That little bit of indecision may have just ended my run. Okay, wait, we're playing. Oh, crap. I did it again. I indecided. I gotta go. I'm focusing too much on taking down baddies when I should just be focusing on giving the tornado the runaround. Like that. That was great. I'm at 1 life. Oh my god. We need like 1 baddie on floor 2 now. Well, it's finally less than 20, but I have no lives to buffer. Nope. Cooked. 8? I don't think I can do 8. Best I've done is 7. But if I do a good job of giving it the runaround, maybe. I'm still pulling ahead. Believe it or not, I can actually stay ahead of the tornado from this distance. Barely. I'm barely ahead of it. Okay, this is heavy commitment. No! Oh my gosh. Like I said, 7. I actually got rid of 7 baddies, and I couldn't take out the last one. 8? That's redemption. Can I give the tornado the runaround with this kind of formation? I don't think so. Yeah, it's already cooked. Okay. Dead. Oh shoot, he's down here. Come on, dead. Oh, I have no choice. Okay. I'm gonna have to attempt to give the tornado the... Oh, no. Oh, it's too close already. No, I went the wrong direction! I can actually only kill 7 net baddies. That's crazy. No matter what I do, 7. That's the number. 17, 14, 22, 17, 12, 15, 6. 6 is great. I might actually save a life. Oh, come on. Of course I get hit by just a projectile. That is what needs to really not happen. Am I actually... Oh, no, I'm not. I was barely pulling ahead of it, but that kind of all went downhill when I had to turn. Okay, 2 lives. Livable. Friction. Let's do it. Let's go. 17 with 2 lives. That's what we like to see. And I squandered it immediately. Oh, I'm cooked. It's over. Anyway, there's enough people on the stream now. There's 3 whole viewers. It's insane. Incredible. So basically, I was logged into my VODs channel, so I went to sign into my stream. Yeah, I was logged into my VODs channel, so I went to sign into my stream, and YouTube was telling me streaming's not available right now, so I went to look up the issue, because I didn't realize that I was in my VODs channel instead of my main channel. And everyone was like, yeah, it's because you have copyright strikes and you need to appeal to YouTube on Twitter and you can't stream today and good luck and have fun. I was like, that's not even possible. And then eventually I realized I was on the wrong channel. Yeah, we're back. We're here. Let's go. I figured it out. Okay, so here is it. Here it is. So, I guess what I'd like to do... I need some sort of controller. So, I guess what I'd like to do is actually have the tornadoes spawn the way they're supposed to spawn. I'm going to create a controller that decides which... Yeah, I'm going to create a controller that decides which weather event we're going to spawn in, and then it also like handles the weather event. So this guy will be spawning in the tornadoes. So let's go ahead and do that first. So let's make a new game object. And this is going to be OBJ weather controller. Okay. And this is of course going to be a game object. It's not seeing game object. There we go. That was weird. And that's all I'm going to do at the moment. But first, let's go into our scene parent. Let's see. I see area parent. And what we're going to do here is on instantiate, where we would also create like the console. We're going to check if juicer values dot weather events enabled. Then we're going to create an instance of our weather parent or weather controller. And position doesn't matter because it's just going to be sitting there handling events. So I'll just set the starting position to 0 and that'll be that. Okay, so, right, so if we have juicer weather events enabled when we enter one of these areas, then we're going to create an object of the weather controller. Okay, so let's go back into weather controller. Let's make an enum here that is all of our different weather events. So that's going to be public. Do I need to make this public? No, I kind of don't. So private enum events. How do you formulate enums? There we go. This is going to be, I guess I'll have none just in case I ever need to not have an event. But we're going to do tornado here. Tornado. And then, actually, I'll probably take this opportunity. Okay, so we have private enum events. We're going to have none so that I can not have an event if I ever want to, which I don't think I will. And then we'll have tornado. And then I think I'm going to take this opportunity to go look for that little list that... I'm going to take this opportunity to look for that little list of weather events so that I can just have them all in this enum. It's easy to find in the future. Let's see. I think I know where to look. Okay. So we have tornado. All right. In the order that I had written them down, we have sandstorm, lightning storm, hail. Call them hailstorm. Actually, they should all have storm in the name. That's gonna be epic. Tornado storm. Dude, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna have, well, I guess slime rain isn't a storm, but slime rain. That's an M. Slime rain. Slime rain. Then heat wave. And then snowstorm. And that should be all of them. So the idea is we have sandstorm that blows you around, which is a little different from the tornado because the tornado just sucks you in, I guess. The sandstorm is like constantly having to fight against the direction. Lightning storm blacks out the screen occasionally. We'll see how that ends up looking. I might have to get rid of this one if it can't be balanced because blacking out the screen during an unpredictable bullet barrage might be bad gameplay. Then hail drops ice that you have to dodge, and I think it'll hit the 8 baddies as well. Slime rain spawns sticky puddles that slow you if you walk through them. Heat wave makes your launcher overheat if you don't take breaks from firing. And snowstorm. Okay, snowstorm is kind of the opposite of slime rain in a way. The way we start the level with pools of slime, snowstorm will start the level with pools of ice, and they decrease your friction. So you're gonna ice physics basically. And then tornado, which we're almost done with. Okay, but first, Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't want to have none here, because I just had a thought. I can just choose a random enum from this list. So that... Well, I can choose a random enum from this enum. And then... What am I trying to say here? Yeah, I can choose a random enum from this enum, I guess, based on what is actually already here. So if I include none there, then there's going to be a chance that it lands on none, and I don't want that to happen. And that way I don't have to have a separate thing that's keeping track of enums. It's just this one guy. That doesn't mean I need to comment all of these out until I have them programmed, though. Otherwise, we're not going to see them. So what we'll do when you're created is we will choose from one of these events. And previously, I had a way to check how many enums I have. I don't remember which object I did that with, just for reference. Maybe it was boss 2. It might have been boss 2. Boss 2. And this is going to be... Yeah, this attack action thing. Pretty sure when I switch attack action, I'm checking what attack actions are available to me. So let's see. Yeah. enum.getNames.length. This is kind of roundabout, but it ends up working, and I'm not doing it all that often, so it's not going to be laggy. My weather controller go, there you are. Although that does mean I'm going to need an instance of random. And then this is going to be... Oh, I do need a state, right? Or I have to have something that's my current event. So we'll do private events. Oops. Private events. And this is going to be underscore event. And then we will set that here. So this is going to be event. And then event is equal to events. And we don't have a random object yet, so we're going to do private random. And right away we can set underscore random equal to program game random. That's basically it. I don't know why we needed to have an extra parenthesis there. That was weird. I'd like this to be underscore game. And then we can get rid of attack action. This is now events. Okay, so we have our random value here, and we do grab random from program as always, and then event is equal to random value from this length of get enums. Yeah, basically. But in plain English, because enums are essentially just integers, I can convert the integer I get from my random value to an event. It's kind of old. Like if I hover over Tornado Storm, you can see it's a 0. So this is basically just giving me a number between 0 and 0. It's fantastic. Or I guess technically 0 and 1, but not including 1. I love programming. This will be less stupid when I have more events, I promise. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to make this override update and kind of just need to choose what we do per update. So what I'd like to do for things like this is we'll create... What I'd like to do for things like this is create a method for each event. So we'll do a private void, I guess, update tornado storm. So yeah, so we have private update tornado storm. And then we're going to check if event does not equal events.tornadostorm, then we're just going to return. And so I can really happily have something like update tornado storm, update tornado storm here, and the function itself will break out if we shouldn't be running the tornado storm. So I'm going to have every single one of my events just in a line here. I like doing it this way. It looks really clean, in my opinion. Okay, so now we have to make some decisions. I think what I want to do is spawn the tornado somewhere random in the level, and then have it start moving toward the player immediately, but like it won't change directions. So if you're standing still, the tornado will get you, but it's not like it's constantly chasing you like what we saw. And I think I'm going to just have that on a pretty long timer. So let's do private alarm. Well, we'll probably need a different alarm for each different event, so we'll call this one the tornado alarm. Tornado alarm is going to be equal to a new alarm. And then I'm thinking, okay, so then we also probably want, no, this is fine. Okay, so we'll say if tornado alarm dot time is less than 0, which means it's gone off, or it's in the initialized state, which is like this, then we're going to say tornado alarm dot time is equal to, and then I get to choose my value. So I'm going to start with like 5 seconds and see if that's too frequent. So there's 60 frames in a second, so 5 times 60 is 300. And then after that, we're going to have the tornado tick down. So we'll say if tornado alarm dot trigger. So this will return true when it triggers, but you still need to run this to get it to start counting down. Then we will spawn a tornado somewhere random. So first I need to look up a couple of things. I don't want any of this stuff to happen if the player hasn't started moving yet. So we'll do like it if, and then return here. And I need to figure out how to do that. I think normally what I do is in player, it's gonna, oh, it is open. Yeah, it's the start baddie AI thing. Right. So, okay, this is perfect. So I actually have a method here for starting baddie AI. So every baddie in the game gets set to start. And what I'll include here is for each var weather event in game dot current scene dot list weather events. I have significantly shortened the length of this function inside the updated version of the engine, but it's okay. So, okay. So here we go. So I'm going to cycle through every weather controller in the game, which is a little silly, but it's a little silly because there's only one of them. But this is the easiest way to locate it in the engine. Again, there's an update in the new engine where you can just, by default, only get the first in the list. So that's pretty cool. That also shortens these things down. It's basically just like get object, and then you say the name of the... It's just this. You just say get object, and then you would grab this, and it gets the first object. It's pretty sick. It's pretty epic. I can't wait to start programming in that version of the engine and be done with this version of the engine, because there's a lot of neat upgrades. Anyway, so our weather event, what we need to do here is I actually did not create the variable that I'm setting. So we're going to do public bool start is equal to false. Okay, so down here, if start is false, then we're going to return. In fact, I think if start is false, we should just always be returning. So I'm going to put that up here, and I don't have to worry about it in future methods. So if start is false, we're returning. That's it. And then in the player, when we run start baddie AI, we're also going to set weather events to start. So start is equal to true. Okay, so now before the player moves, we shouldn't be spawning any tornadoes. And then after the player moves, in theory, we'll see something. So, but I don't think I've actually spawned the tornado yet. Yeah, so tornado alarm.trigger. So first of all, I guess we can just do game.currentscene.create object, or object create is going to be tornado, obj tornado. And this does take a vector 2, but I need to check something first. And even before that, I would like to remove all of my calls to create tornadoes. Yeah, so see, I'm creating a tornado here. That's fine. But the tornado I'm creating here is not good because he spawns always, no matter what. That's not great. And then everything else is in shape. So what I want to do is get the bounds of my current scene and then use that to determine where I want to spawn the tornado. So it's going to be anywhere random within the square or rectangular boundary of my current area, the current place in the current dungeon, I guess, dungeon or desert. So let's do a var area is equal to, and then this needs to be of type SC area parent, because this is not going to be a normal scene. And then it's going to be game.current scene. Okay, so this is a current scene of type SC area parent. And then now I need to, there's something like level bounds, I think, or like top, left, right. And it may actually be private, so I'll have to make them public because I don't think I've needed to use them before. Let's see. Oh no, wait, is it my level handler? Oh, I think it's the level handler. Wait a minute. What are we doing these things? Object level generator is of type level handler. And I think I have to go to that guy. Here we go. Yeah, this is what it is. Leftmost floor, rightmost floor, topmost floor, bottommost floor. Okay, so I think I need to actually give myself access to level handlers. Let's go back to parent. This protected level handler, I'm going to make it public now. Let's rename it to level handler, but just to prevent any mistakes, I can say get and leave this set as protected. So now I'll always be able to get the value, but as far as setting it to something, that will still be within the scope it previously was in. Yep. Yep. Something. So go back to my weather controller. We're going to get our level handler, and this is going to be dot. I already forgot what I was trying to find, actually. Oh boy, where's my level handler? Oh, and this needs to get set to level handler parent. This is getting, oh, this is gonna get super weird with the casts. Oh my gosh, you guys ready for this? This might be really dumb, but here we go, check it out. Okay, so I actually need to cast this to be of type level handler parent. And then I'm going to get topmost floor. Or at least I thought I was. What the heck? You're not... Can I not? It says public. You are a level handler parent, right? Are you saying I don't need this? I do need it. Oh, right. I'm sorry. This needs to go all the way on the outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's happening? Okay, what are you mad about? Cannot convert system.type to... Oh, really? Well, why not? And you don't exist, right? Yeah, I mean... Oh, shoot, that's right. That is just a type. So I need to get the actual instance of it. That's just handling which thing I need to, what type I need to instantiate, but it's not the actual instance of level handler that we're using. Actually for that, oh my gosh, I'm being so stupid. It's just this. Var handler is equal to... Actually, I think I've been calling it gen in other places. So var gen is... In fact, I think that's worth getting just at the top. So it's going to be private level handler parent. I think in the past I've called that gen, right? I just want to make sure. Yes, I have. I've called that gen in the past. So gen, and then this is just going to be gen is equal to game.currentScene.list level handler parent, but specifically the first one. Great. Okay. So now we're getting that right away. There's a chance that I accidentally created the weather controller before I create the level handler parent, but if that happens, we'll just go back and fix it. Actually, I can check right now. SC area parent. Where do we create things? Yeah, okay, we create level handler like all the way down here, so we definitely need to move this. Because this needs to be after, for sure. So, after we create the level handler, if weather events is enabled, we'll also create the weather controller. And then gen is going to be equal to our level handler. And now I can do... let's see. So our minimum value, we actually have all the values we need. This makes it super easy, doesn't it? So I can say this is going to be new vector2. Or sorry, new numvec2, rather. Numvec2, and I think I need to set that up. Yeah. So system numerics is going to be numvec2 is equal to system numerics dot vector2. And then this needs to change to numvec2. And then down here, inside this, we're going to say random.next. And this has an overload that takes two values. So we'll do gen dot, this is the x value, so this is going to be leftmost floor, comma underscore gen dot rightmost floor. And I'm going to subtract, or I'm going to add 1 to that. Wait, what are you? Oh, these, okay, these are floating values, right? So we can make these integers. Yeah, and so because the rightmost floor, because the random value does not include the last value, we're just going to add 1 to this. And then we do random.next, do the exact same thing here, int. And this is going to be gen, this is the y direction, so it's going to be from the topmost floor to the bottommost floor. Cool, and I've satisfied all my parentheses, because there are a lot of them. Just looking at my work here. Okay, so yeah, we're creating a tornado. And the x value has, we're creating the tornado, and the x value is random between the leftmost floor position and the rightmost floor position. And then the Y is randomized between the topmost floor position and the bottommost floor position. So this should create tornadoes after we start moving. Perhaps, potentially, every 5 seconds. Although right now I have the tornado set to just chase after me, so it might be kind of cursed. Okay. Hopefully you can see the game. So I'm going to wait like 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I start moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm already taking damage because I'm bad. 5. Not getting pulled in, so there's probably not a tornado at the moment. Okay, let me find somewhere safe to stand, and then we'll break out and do some debugging. Kind of had a feeling that I wasn't going to see a tornado. I'm not really sure why. Maybe that's just low faith. I am definitely getting these hearts, though. Okay, okay, sick. This is good, this is good. We're in a good spot. So, let's make the game window a little smaller. And are we even getting to update Tornado Storm? Yes, we are. We are getting here. Oh, we're not. We're not here. It doesn't exist. Okay. It looks like we don't have a weather controller. So let's go back to our SC area parent. Let's click here and go back into a game. Okay, so we are getting here. Oh, weather events is not enabled. Right. Oh my gosh. I was testing the tornado because I had hard-coded it to be in the game, but I never actually turned on the weather events juicer. Okay. Accidentally testing things. So if I wait like 5 seconds, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was probably a really slow 5 seconds, but I wanted to be sure. And now I start moving. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is. 2, 3, 4. Oh no! I knew there'd be a lot of them, but wait. Oh, they're not sucking me in. What? Oh my god! There's so many! Okay. Okay, wow. Let's see how far we can go before the game starts lagging. I'm seeing some Z fighting. Okay. Most things appear to be working, which is pretty epic. Doesn't feel like the game has started lagging yet. Okay, the game has started lagging a little bit. That's a lot of particles. Wow, that looks incredible. Why does that look so cool? I'm kind of just mesmerized by this now. Wait, there's one more baddie somewhere. Where's this guy? Alright, that's that. Wow, that was really pretty. And just for funsies, let's make sure that the lag goes away when I come back into the next level. Yeah. So this is the speed that the game should be running at. And for the most part, our weather controller seems to be working just fine. So let's see what's wrong with my tornado. So previously, this was pulling me in just fine. Oh, unless this, like... I might need to manually set start to true, actually. Let's do start. No. I go to my player here. I think I do know what the problem is. So, this start baddie AI, notice how if start is already true, we're not going to run this block. And this is where start gets set to true. I'm pretty sure the tornadoes... I'm pretty sure the way I have gravity working is if start is false, it doesn't do anything. The tornado style does not fit with the rest of the art style. You are 100% correct, Mr. Rob Bend. It does not fit that well. I'm not really sure what to do about it yet. I'm hoping to get, like, all of the art kind of overhauled. The main thing is just to get the coding done. But yeah, that is a running problem. You're totally right. It'll get resolved eventually. So anyway, yeah, so let's start to true. Start needs to be set to true for the gravity to work, because it would be really stupid if you didn't actually start playing the game yet and you're already getting pulled in by things. So this should work now. Okay, so I'm hanging out, blissfully unaware, thinking everything's fine. And I'm currently getting pulled in by something. Some unknown force. Make that several unknown forces. This is what cooked looks like, chat. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm curious. Are tornadoes going to keep spawning? That'd be really bad. I'm going to, like, let this sit for a second and see if it starts to lag out. Maybe smaller tornadoes. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. Also, what I can do is check how many tornadoes there are. So, in the update... Whoops, wrong. There we go, update. Let's do game.current scene... Whoops. Game.current scene... And let me know if the text is too small for you guys. I can't do anything about this text down here, but if the code text is too small, like this stuff, let me know. So game.current scene list, get object list, and there's gonna be obj tornado. Whoops. What the heck just happened? Obj tornado. And then I just want to get the count. How many are there? There are currently 11. Okay, so if I let this continue running, give it several seconds. Because, yeah, I don't want to keep seeing more and more tornadoes spawning even after the player has ceased to exist. So that's good. Let's pause it now and update this. Yeah, there's 2 more tornadoes. So we should not be seeing more tornadoes just because the player is no longer with us. Other controller. And I think that's pretty easy here. Just down here I'll do a cool little if game.current scene.list player dot any. We're going to return. And actually that is, so if there are no players in the game, then we're going to break out of this. Text size is okay. Awesome, thank you. Okay, let's bring the game over here. So there's one tornado. Yep, get knocked back. I should be seeing another tornado, right? There's another tornado. Okay, so I have perished. Oh, actually a good sign, because it's already not triggering. But if I set this here, how many tornadoes are there? There are 3 tornadoes. So now if I let the game run for a good 10 more seconds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It reminds you of Bloons Monkey Game, like the There's that, I think the Druid Monk, one of the Druid Monkey upgrades. I know the last upgrade is like Druid of the Storm, but he has tornadoes. Are you talking about that? The tornadoes in that. Oh my gosh, it's so broken, those tornadoes, because he can just infinitely stall a lot of the later stages for how little he costs. Anyway, sorry, Monkey Game. I like Monkey Game. But yeah, okay, we still have 3 tornadoes, so we're not spamming tornadoes post-death, post-mortem tornadoes. Next thing we'll do is, so this whole tornado thing is... Oh, they moved the tornado from Wizard to Druid? I didn't even know that. Wait, is there a Wizard? Man, I need to look at that game again. It's actually been so long. I feel like the Wizard has it too, though, potentially. I don't know. I know the Druid has tornadoes. Anyway, yeah, so... super distracted. This update here, I had this thing... Yeah, if there is a player, we're going to move towards the player. I need to kind of move this block of code to just when the tornado first gets created. Does the tornado's depth ever get updated? I just realized. Oh, okay, it does in the do update. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's right, do update. I need to make sure the tornado is still obeying the time freeze. I have to do that for everything. Okay, so this is fine though. What we need is private float direction and private float. Actually, no, I just need like velocity, right? So I'm gonna do private float underscore velocity, and that's actually not a float. That is going to be a vector 2. Vector 2 is going to be equal to new numvec. That's not a vector 2. That's a numvec. Numvec. And then I'm just going to set it to the speed I want. So I think, okay, speed is just 1. So we'll set this to 1. And then I'm just going to use that as this scalar value. So this is going to be underscore velocity is equal to this. And then there's going to be velocity.x. It's fine. So that's just going to be our starting velocity. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just say velocity. Right, so because velocity is 1, 1, this just gets multiplied by cosine direction and negative sine direction. And this whole thing becomes my new velocity. And then all I have to do is down here in the update method, I can do a very simple position plus equals velocity. And then we'll make it so that if the tornado is very far out of bounds, it will simply die. It'll just vanish. But it needs to be at least 1 screen's width out of bounds. Okay, so here's the game. Just running around, having a good time. Not expecting a giant tornado to appear, and move in only one direction and not really bother me. This is epic. This is exactly what we wanted. And there, that guy's going that way. Can I beat this? Despite the tornadoes all trying to kill me. So one important thing is the tornado immediately has crazy gravity as soon as it spawns. And I don't want that to be the case. I want it to take a little bit of time and increase its gravity as it goes. So right here, this pull force is immediately 1.5. Instead of this being 1.5, let's set it to 0. And then in our update, let's do like pull force plus equals 0.1 And then if pull force is greater than 15, then we're just going to set it to 15. So if you think about this for a second, it takes 10 frames to go to 10. No, sorry, it takes 10 frames to go to a pull force of 1. And then it's going to take 15 times that to go to a pull force of 15. So it's 150 frames. That's 2.5 seconds. So it feels like a lot of time, but the only thing we can do is test it and see how bad it is. And then, of course, the amount you get affected by pull force diminishes as you get further away from the tornado. But let's see what this looks like just off the bat. Okay. So, oh wow, I'm actually blocked off here. That's kind of insane. So, oh, holy cow. Wait, was the pull force 15 or was it 1.5? Oh my god, it was 1.5. No wonder that was insane. Okay, let's fix that. I just immediately couldn't escape anything. In 2 frames, we had a stronger tornado than we've ever had. We're compiling. Okay, here's the game. Let's try that again. Oh, there's a tornado. But yeah, so because it wasn't at full power immediately, I was kind of able to escape. That time I was not, though. That guy got me. Let's see. Do I have enough time to escape if something... I want to see if I have enough time to escape if it spawns, like, on top of me. Oh, I do not. It immediately has too much power. So that's no good. Let's start with, like... Okay, how about this? So we have this thing here... If consumed particles is less than 1,000, I think we can learn from that. So this didn't really work for what it was originally meant for, which was just like, if the tornado has consumed too many particles, then it will stop like that inflow surrounding it. But we can reuse that code right here. So if consumed particles, let's do like, so at 1,000, the tornado is pretty much fully formed. So let's do like 500. So we will not be increasing pull force until the tornado is like half formed. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, there's a tornado. And he is pulling. That tornado's there. I'm probably running in a bad direction, but I think if I'm here, you won't be able to get to me. Oh, that one will get to me, though. Okay, yeah, so that tornado spawned pretty close to me, but I was able to get away from it. That was pretty good. This one, too. This isn't looking so bad so far. Although, also, all the tornadoes that are off-screen now are still, like, technically pulling me, even though they're super far away. Okay, so the tornadoes might be a little weak now, but kind of doesn't matter. Oh, we're also seeing a lot of lag. Oh, I might have gotten too close to the sun there. I think it's good enough to run with at least. I wonder if I can beat this before the lag becomes unbearable, though. That's new goal, win before lag. Oh my gosh, the game is already so slow. I think it looks kind of sick, though, with the tornadoes just coming after you. Also, I'm thinking I might put a filter over, like, the entire screen to make things a little more grayscale and and wispy, that might actually help the rest of the art style to look more like the tornadoes. So like even here, I can get pretty close to the tornado as it's forming and not be that bad off for it. So possibly not actually great, possibly undertuned, but that is for a later date. Okay, and then watch as the game insanely slowly fades out. Cool. And then, like I said, I want to see if this works with the freezing of infestation mode. So, I can pause the game. The answer is no, it does not work. I put it in the wrong spot. Well, the other question is, if I have the game frozen, will we continue to spawn more tornadoes? I'm thinking probably yes. Definitely. We are spawning more tornadoes. So both of those things need to get fixed. So this whole thing, position plus equals velocity and full force and all of that, that actually needs to go down and do update. Because this is what gets called if you're not frozen in time. Just pass it off as an earthquake. That's so funny. The lag is funny when it gets back. Pass it off as an earthquake. Yeah, new earthquake, just, it's super laggy. That's how the earthquake weather event is going to go. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game. Oh my god, I might just be dead right now, actually. Okay, so there's a tornado. Okay, actually, so what I'm going to do, this is going to be really funny. I'm going to pause the game, or I'm going to freeze the game immediately. And after like 15 seconds, we're going to see a bunch of tornadoes coming at me at the same time. This is going to be fantastic. This is great. Okay, I see tornado. Well, I just realized something interesting, though. Because the tornado is still consuming while time is frozen, it could instantly have full pull force. That was terrible. I did not survive for 5 seconds there. So I'm going to wait for a tornado to spawn and then freeze the game. So game is frozen. Tornado is fully formed. Although, actually, it's only a problem for the most part because it's in the do update, so at least it's not going to have full gravity like the second I release freeze, but it will start increasing gravity. I think it's fine. It's probably okay. It's whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. So this do update, though, somewhere we check if we're frozen. I think it's in, like, this base update. Yeah, here we go. Check it out. So we want to check if the game is frozen. So that's going to be in our weather controller. Let's just make a quick property for it. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do. So private bool freeze is going to be, it's only going to have a getter, and that getter is going to be this value. Right here. Okay. So freeze is going to be equal to current scene, first level handler parent, and whether or not that's frozen. So that's nice and easy to get. And then I can do here, I think. This will probably have to do per event, just because there'll be cool things like the raining effect and whatnot that I want to do separately. So let's do, or maybe I should just make the raining effect something separate, and then I can put it up here. So we'll do if freeze return, and once again, this should be if not freeze. And then any like effects that I want to have playing, I'll put that above the freeze. Okay, so I should probably turn off screen shake if I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, well, this is quite the spawn. Expecting a tornado any second now. Did I mess something up? Oh, I'm sorry. If we are frozen return. Oh my gosh. I really did that. Oh, there's a tornado. Run away. Now the tornado's got me pinned against the wall. Hey, yo. And then if I freeze the game, we're not going to see any more tornadoes farming. Probably. Ayo, you fixed that fast. I did. I am the fastest. Or something. I'm like Sonic, but for coding. Anyway. Yeah. So, that's pretty good. I think the last thing we're going to do for this stream, because unfortunately we started a little bit late, is... Oh, why are you not happy? Yeah. Last thing we're going to do for this stream is make the tornadoes properly disappear when they get off screen. So I think what I'd like to do is just have a console.writeLine here that tells me how many tornadoes there are currently. So game.currentScene.list obj tornado, and this is going to be a dot count. Dot count. Okay, so I have console.writeLine game.currentScene.getObjectList object_tornado.count. That's going to tell me how many tornadoes there currently are in the scene on the console window, which you guys won't be able to see, but I will tell you. And I'd like to see that number eventually stabilize, so not just continuously go up, but actually start dropping as tornadoes leave the screen. And then all we need over here is I can actually grab this variable here, this underscore gen, and you will also have a gen. So, oh wait, I already have gen as something that baddie parents inherit. I forgot about that. So in that case, all we need to do is, where's our update? It can be in the regular update event. So we'll do if position.x is greater than underscore gen dot. So if x is too big, that's going to be rightmost floor. And then the width of the camera is 960 pixels. So technically the most you can see is 480 pixels, but the tornado is super wide. So I'll just leave it at 960. So if the tornado has passed 960 pixels, then it will delete itself. So this will be, so that is one possibility. And then we'll do an OR. And we need 4 of these. So if x is less than leftmost floor minus 960, or y is greater than bottommost floor plus... So the height that you can see is 540. So the whole game window is 960 by 540, which is half of like 1080 HP. 1080 HD. Not HP, that's a computer brand. Obviously. Minus 540. So then if y is less than... Come on. Why was it doing that? Oh, it's explaining to me what the operator does. That's interesting. Go away. So, yeah, that's like Tuesday was telling me the other day, where you can see the operators themselves, or how they're handled, basically. Actually, wait a minute. How the heck does this work? Because the operator is already... Wait a minute. You need that operator to see how it works. You need to be able to check if 1 is greater than 0 in order to know if float 1 is greater than 0. So how does this operator work? What the heck? Non-versionable? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so stupid. What do you do? This is actually just recursive. What? It's better I don't question it. Oh, I wonder if I can define an operator, though, like that. Like, just make a symbol an operator. That's crazy. That's something to look into. Anyway. I could have, like, an operator that does... Oh my gosh! I could have a better modulo operator. Like, that actually works for negative numbers. That'd be so sick. Anyway. Yeah, so if you didn't know, normally if you have, like, in math, like if you're doing actual math, if you have 2 mod 3, you're going to get 2 because you divide 2 by 3 and the remainder is 2, right? But if you have negative 2, then you would imagine you would have to like add 3 to get it to be positive. So negative 2 modulo 3 is positive 1. But the way it works in C# and in a lot of languages is they just take the negative modulo. So negative 2 divided by 3, and then you get a negative remainder of 2. And that's actually not useful, ever. I don't know when you would want it to do... I don't know when you would want it to work like that. But in order to have a positive modulo, you need to do the negative modulo like 3 times, and it's kind of a whole thing. Like, this is what... This is a total tangent, but look at this. This is what modulo looks like if you actually want to do it. And I have modulo in here somewhere. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Come back. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Static stuff. Modulo. Okay, yeah. So you need to take the negative modulo of your number, so x mod n. Then you need to add your modulo value. So if it's 2 mod 3, n is 3. And then you need to take the modulo again, just to guarantee that you get a positive number. So it makes sense because modulo works like this in computing. It's less work for your computer to do, and if you want the correct modulo, quote unquote, then you would just... They basically give you the faster version, and then if you need the slower version, you can use the slower version. So that's pretty epic, I guess. I don't know. I'm mad about it. Anyway. It probably made no sense. So, but yeah, back to this. All of that is to say object destroy. That's all we're missing. Okay, now if I run the game. Unfortunately, I think if I want you guys to be able to see the numbers that are being displayed in the console window, I need to play the game on super tiny mode. So like, if I play it on super tiny mode, now you can see everything. I also probably want to make it so that I can't die because I'm going to be sitting there waiting for tons of tornadoes to spawn. So let's do collide with damaged parent. Let's get rid of that. And then if this works, we'll call the stream here. Sorry again that it started late. That was my fault. I forgot how to use YouTube. Okay, so here you go. Oh, I'm not even giving it a chance because I'm also playing in... Yeah, I'm not even giving it a chance because I'm also playing in infestation mode, which is already super difficult for my computer because there's so many baddies. Okay, so this 0 on the side here, I don't know if it's too tiny to see, but... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I keep seeing that go to 1 for a single frame, which means it's instantly deleting itself. I messed something up. Okay. Position.x. So rightmost floor is... Okay, this is... Are we actually getting to object destroy? Okay, we are. Somebody is causing our object to get destroyed. So it's definitely not greater than rightmost floor because 385 is less than 1552, especially plus 960. This is still 385. This is 272. So this is actually a negative number, so it's not less than that. Y is 360. This is 830, so it's not greater than that. Oh my gosh. I have rightmost floor instead of topmost floor. How did that happen? Alright, run it back. Okay, here's the console window, and here's the game. So 0 tornadoes at the moment. And then now we've got 1 tornado. So this tornado just spawned. And let's see how long it takes for him to despawn. And now we have 2 tornadoes. 3. How many tornadoes am I going to end up with on the screen? 4. 5. 4. Okay, so one of them just despawned. 5 again. We're probably going to see a 6, maybe? 6. Yeah, 6. 7. We seem to be okay up to like 13 tornadoes, but this is also kind of a beefy computer, so... 8. Are they not despawning? 7. Okay, we just lost one of them. 6. 5. Okay, so I guess we're hovering around at most 7, maybe. I might do something where if there's like too many tornadoes, I'll reduce the number of particles. But it looks like we're hovering around 5, 6. So this is just required testing, I guess, to see if it's a lag issue. But that's pretty much it. I mean, functionally, this is now playable. This is kind of how I wanted tornadoes to work. So if I stop the game, I guess I can do like a full run through just to play it with you guys. So let's go back to player. Let's turn off invincibility. And let's just do a run of the game. Why not? And we'll just see tornadoes every single time. It should only take like 10 minutes. It's usually like a 10-minute run. I do need to figure out where I'm writing to the console window because I don't want to do that too much. There we go. Okay, that's gone. Let's do it. Let's do a run. Is it beatable? Can I do it? Moment of truth. You're absolutely right. This is my moment to shine. When I was showing you guys the game on the very first stream, where I didn't have any modifiers to make the game harder, I didn't win a single time. So, maybe redemption. Maybe you guys are skeptical. But let's see how I do here. Of course, if I get max friction, it's all over. This might even be the move. This might get really cramped when it's the boss. Oh, this is already terrible. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I was kind of taking for granted how easy it seemed the last time. Maybe I should still play as if the tornadoes will kill me. Are there any guys there? Yeah, there's some guys over here. Okay, that's in a bad spot. Please. Okay. Yeah, once it's outside the wall, things get a lot less risky. And then listening for the rhythm of my projectiles firing to see if the game starts lagging. But again, this is a beefy PC, so I need to test and make sure there isn't a ton of lag on weaker PCs. Perfect. Okay. This is a tough one. Do I want to go for friction or higher caliber? Let's start with caliber. I might go for friction toward the end. So I'm going for friction over DPS. Actually, because I'm using the sniper, there are no... Oh. Scary. Okay, because I'm using the sniper, there's no homing upgrades, so I can just replace the homing upgrades with my friction. Oh, I got too close. Okay, this time for sure. Y'all didn't see that. It is actually kind of crazy, like, the way you balance not getting too close. Okay, but even at this distance, like, it doesn't pull you that much. It's not terrible. But the fact they are always tracking your position when they spawn means you can't stay still. So if you've got a nice hiding spot... Oh, I'm shocked that didn't kill me, probably because it hadn't formed all the way yet. That's crazy. So, yeah, it's actually pretty forgiving. And I think, for now, that's okay. Until we decide that it shouldn't be forgiving anymore. Yep. And I'm kind of... I knew there was only one baddie left, so I just kind of sacrificed it. Okay. Let's increase our damage output. Let's get this to, like, at least 3, and then we can start looking at fire rate and things. Okay, but if I stay here for, like, 5 seconds, I'm not going to see any tornadoes start forming early, so that's good. Bro moved immediately. Alright, where are these guys? Okay, there is a tornado. I'm getting sucked. There's the tornado. Okay. Scary. The other thing is you have no idea where the next tornado is coming from, but it's... Oh, shoot! What just hit me? Oh, it still has a hitbox while it's forming. I need to fix that. Teehee. Somebody make sure I don't forget to fix that. Yeah. So if it literally spawns directly on top of you, you will get damaged by a completely invisible hitbox, which is not good. We don't love to see it. I would like this 1 heart, though, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, I don't see any deep... I mean, multi-shot is something, but I'm just gonna go for friction now. Okay. Things are happening. Oh, I just realized there's like 30 baddies on the screen. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a while. My epic through the wall trick. Okay. I do like that this juicer kind of combats the strategy of staying in a really safe spot and not moving. Still hoping that every juicer kind of brings something more unique to the table. I should not be here. I am in a bad spot. And there's tornadoes, so as soon as I find a good spot, I'm gonna get destroyed. I should not have done what I did, but I'm so good at the game, never punished, as I take more damage. Let me, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Running into the baddie den is not the strategy in this game. I will take a heart, though. Somehow I survived that. Let's get our higher caliber. Here they are. Oh my gosh. Tornado. Tornadoes are still scary. Hi. They do still have a hitbox, so even if I have max friction, they are another thing to dodge. I can't just ignore them. Okay. And back to max health. I have received word from the Tuesday that percent is remainder in C#, not modulo. That makes sense, I guess. So instead of saying negative modulo, I should just say remainder. Okay. Oh, I could one-shot everything, or I could get max friction right now. I'm just gonna one-shot everything, because we're here for the tornadoes. I don't want to defeat them that quickly. Keep in mind, though, even if I have max friction, when this juicer is complete, there will be more weather events than just the tornado. So putting all of my eggs in the basket just to be good at tornadoes isn't necessarily the best strategy when everything's done. But, like, being able to just one-hit these guys is really nice. That's a lot of tornadoes, man. Oh, yeah, there it is! Ah, it spawned on top of me and I got hit twice. No. Oh, and because of my increased friction, it didn't even knock me back that far. So I was walking directly back into it. That was unlucky. Got the double hit there. Okay. It's okay. Even if it's unfair, I can survive. Oh my gosh, that spawned so close. It's so cool watching them form, though. Okay, that's floor 5 done. Friction? Friction! Alright, now the tornadoes are just baby stuff. Let me just kill that guy. Targeted. 40 baddies on the screen right now. Get out of here. So now I can get almost as close to the tornadoes as I want, and that they barely even pull me. Look at that. So, friction is still good. Friction is still good in this game. And then if you have alternate upgrades, you can roll instead of getting pulled in. Oh my gosh. You still can't stand in one spot, though. Oh! That's so sad. Stop spawn camping. Don't kill me on spawn. I don't... Why do they keep spawning so close to me? Look how big this area is. Dude, spawn somewhere else. Spawn like up there. Okay, I don't see a tornado, so I think it spawned somewhere further away. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Okay. Only 3 more baddies to go. Tornadoes don't pose too much threat, but they can absolutely kill me on spawn. Alright. 2 more. How am I this... friction not nerfed. How... That was so unlucky. That was insanely unlucky. I hated that. Okay, I do want to get at least 1 speed upgrade, though. Because when the boss does his laser, I'm going to want that speed. Oh, hi there. Oh, we got eyeball bats now. Just imagine this on the desert. I should make it like a sandy thing when it's the desert. I should change it to be yellowish. That would be so cool. Imagine a... Oh my gosh. Desert tornado. Oh. Okay. Oh, a lot of guys. The sniper is so cool. Oh my gosh. Any problems? Just point and click. Point and click. Click, 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 click. And I'm bad. Click. Please, heart. Oh my gosh, what if the tornadoes, like, picked up the hearts and threw them somewhere else? That'd be so bad. No way! I just got hit like that! It was like half a second before I killed the last baddie, too. You're kidding me. That needs to be fixed. Okay, so now we're gonna be fighting the boss with random tornadoes every couple of seconds. Luckily I do a lot of damage. No shot! A tornado spawned on me in the boss. I need to fix that. Holy cow. You are kidding me? Okay, tornado. So we'll say what is it? Can collide. Yeah, can collide equals false. Yeah, that's mega frustrating. Tornadoes shouldn't spawn on top of you. They can spawn on top of you, but they don't have a hitbox until I say so. That's what I'm going with. So let's do it the same way we did the gravity. Although I can't find it. There we go. If consumed particles greater than 500. Okay, so we'll do if consumed particles is greater than 1,000. That's a 9. Then can collide is going to be true. And we'll just do it like that. That should be fine. And then just to make sure that's working, I'm going to do something even more unfair, which is in the weather controller, we're going to make the tornado simply spawn on top of the player. Game.current_scene.list obj player dot first dot position. And so if I were to die, then this will not cause the game to crash, because there will always be a player if we get to this point. If there's no player, then it's going to return up here. So this should be fine. All right. That was super unsatisfying. Continuing my streak of not being able to beat my own game. But we did a little testing, and it's already past stream end time. But I didn't start for like 20 minutes, so I'll give you guys that extra time. That's what this is. Totally. Okay. So it's going to spawn on top of me now. Is it dodgeable? Wait. It spawns super offset. What the heck? Look where it actually ends up spawning. Oh, that's just because it's already moving. Oh, wow. Look how long before it has a hitbox. That's probably too long. And then I'm going to have this just minus new numvec2. And this is going to be like, I don't know, 200 over. That's probably too much. 100 over. 100 to the left, and then it'll start moving toward me. So let's go back to our tornado. And we'll make this 500 as well. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Eventually. Okay, we've compiled. Yeah, that's when it has a hitbox. That's pretty late. I don't know, guys. That feels really late. Let's make it like 300. See if that's winnable. Because, I mean, obviously I don't want it to form on top of you and then you get hit, but once it's consumed 300 particles, I feel like that's going to be okay, given how long it's taking already. And I guess ideally I would do this based on the time that's passed, not the number of particles that have been eaten. But I think the way I have it set up, there's no randomization to how often particles spawn. Like, I feel like it should be able to hit me at that point. I don't know. Like, how long do I have to wait before it can hit me? Okay, that was bad. That's a long time, isn't it? Get out of here. No, maybe that's not too long, because you might not notice it's forming right away either. Like, I know it's going to be right here, so I'm seeing the tiny dust particles immediately. I forgot I have to move. That's probably fine. I'll take it. Like I said, it's not the time to be tweaking every little thing. We just need to get everything programmed in. And honestly, that's good. That's Tornado. That completes the Tornado saga. We finally have tornadoes in the game. I basically did the effect itself over the course of a whole month, and then had it actually like being an obstacle in the game took one stream, which is crazy. Visuals take so long to program in. Okay. That's pretty good, though. That, like I said, wraps up the Tornado Saga. Next up, we've got... What do we want to do here? I'll just go with the first person in chat. So, these are our different events. The first person in chat to pick one of these gets to choose which one I'm doing next. What's it going to be? Sandstorm, lightning storm, hailstorm, slime rain, heat wave, or snowstorm. What do we want to see next? Slime rain. Okay, we're doing slime rain next. Woohoo! Slime. So this one's going to be really good. Slime rain, hailstorm, and snowstorm, and possibly lightning storm if I decide to have rain, are all going to use the same kind of effect, which is like a raining effect. And all I'll have to do is swap out the sprites to keep that effect. So we're going to get like a 4-for-1. And that's going to be way more efficient than the way we did the effect for the Tornado Storm. I think the Tornado's probably by far going to be the one that we had to spend the most time on. Probably by far. But yeah, that's really good. So we're making good moves, good progress. We're making good progress on this juicer. I'm excited. This is probably the last really annoying one. Actually, I want to check. What's the last really annoying one going to be? Had a lot of really annoying juicers. Well, actually, I guess the very last really annoying one is going to be multiplayer, but I'm actually saving that for the very last thing. Because that's going to require a ton of testing, and I don't want to have to redo all that testing. Plus, that'll be a good opportunity, actually, to test all the other juicers at the same time. Again, knockout 2-for-1. Player fire, yeah, this one's easy. Ammo! I'm actually not even sure what I'm going to do for that one yet. That's probably going to be more of a balancing question, but I think once I know what I'm going to do, it's going to be fast. It's a program. Wow, that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh. This is the last big juicer. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, wait, that kind of just hit me. This game's really getting close to being done. That's nice. I'm going to have to go back and fix a lot of the visuals. Like I said, I wanted to have a filter over the level when you see the tornado, and also have like a thing where you can see player and enemies behind the tornado. But I mean, you know, as far as like just putting out beta testing versions and having people play the heck out of the game, heck yeah. That's really awesome. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. If you're seeing this later on YouTube, actually, even if you're on this stream right now, don't forget to like the stream. When it's a YouTube video, don't forget to like the YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm at 89 subscribers. You could be number 90. Don't everybody sit there and wait to be number 100 because I will cry. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all next week. Gaming.